Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix. Here's D. Gordon now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Seattle, center fielder number 9.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Left side. Backhanded. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Cano waits on the first pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. In his career, Cano is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Gordon aboard here at first with nobody out. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Striding into the box, Jose Abreu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Here now is Mike Zunino. He went deep last night twice.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike. Started that swing a bit too early.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. Build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Before the 0-2, well, look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-2 delivery. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Marte has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So coming to the plate, Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder,
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Sent on the ground out to second. There's Cano, and that's the first out. Into the box, Ketel Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Scorched to third. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Oh, that grounder got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Nope. 3-0. Bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. At the plate, Marcus Semien. He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Souza is there, 1 away. So stepping in, Felix Hernandez. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Missed with a breaking ball. Zobrist, base runner at first with 1 out. Runners off for second. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. Ready for another chance. D. Gordon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Up next for Arizona, Jake Lamb. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. So striding in, David Peralta, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and no strikes. 2-0 now.
No strikes.
He pulls this one into right. Oh, and he misses it. Reddick able to get it in quickly, and that'll hold the runner at third. Stepping into the box, Steven Souza, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
2-1 now to Steven Souza. Hard ground ball to third. Seager has it, and there's 1 away. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's 4 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 0-1 the count. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner.
Now batting, Daniel Descalso. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Grounded to the right. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. In Robinson Cano. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Descalso waits on it. One down. Settling in now, Jose Abreu. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Abreu is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. In now, Josh Reddick. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. First pitch of the at-bat. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Pulled toward right center field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Peralta is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Zach Godley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Soft liner to the right side, in there, a base hit. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's set, and the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
First pitch on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Dyson on second. Marte is over at first with 1 away. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So striding forward now, Marcus Semien. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Semien, a former member of the Oakland A's. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The count now at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Marcus Semien goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Here's D. Gordon now.
Center fielder, D. Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Cano waits on the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. The 2-0. Hit well on the ground to first. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. From the stretch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. In now. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1 to count to Jake Lamb. A ball and 2 strikes. Ripped to second base. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swinging a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Zobrist is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Missed with a slider. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Mike Zunino. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Mike Zunino goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fast.
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Seager, right field and carrying well. Looking up is Souza. Gone! Here's Ben Zobrist now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Ben Zobrist.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Souza is under it, and that retires the side. At the plate, Alex Avila comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Daniel Descalso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Very weakly on the ground. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Yasmani Tomas will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Throw in time and the side is retired.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
New pitcher set to take over now, and it's the left-hander Jorge De La Rosa. So now the pitcher for the Mariners, Felix Hernandez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Felix Hernandez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Grounded to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder, number 9.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, D. Gordon. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
On to first, and De La Rosa's got it working now. 2 away.
Second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. His career line against De La Rosa. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Here's a ball popped up behind the plate for Avila. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Ketel Marte. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Dyson on at first. Nobody out. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first. A double play. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He was a double play victim last time around. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center. A base hit. So that extends the inning and gives Jake Lamb an opportunity with 2 out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jake Lamb. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Tough slider down low for a strike. Drilled on the ground to short. Simeon's there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Curveball that time, not even close. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Dyson's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Mike Zunino. He went down on strikes last time up. He Set and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a fastball just a bit high. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Now the 2-1. Is a fastball that misses. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Zunino is on his way home. He'll score easily. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. From the stretch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Reddick, the runner at second with 1 away. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
The 0-2 once more. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag by Avila. Too late. Safe at home plate. Here's Ben Zobrist now. His career line against De La Rosa. He's hitting .429. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And this one gets away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Marcus Semien.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Striding in once again, David Peralta. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now to the plate, Steven Souza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. Stepping into the box, Alex Avila. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out. Ready once again, Daniel Descalso. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And ball 1-0. Souza on third with 2 out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. A.J. Pollard will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
A.J. Pollard.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's 2 for 4. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gerard Dyson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Andrew Chafin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Soft liner towards center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Here's D. Gordon now. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Peralta arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Into the box now, Robinson Cano. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Cano waits on the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of. Hitter Ketel Marte to start things off for the Diamondbacks, with Paul Goldschmidt set to follow next. Now a bunt attempt here. Seager has it. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really...
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Jake Lamb. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Back up the middle, taken in by Simeon. And there's out number 2. Stepping in, David Peralta, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a high chopper over to the right side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Archie Bradley comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. The pitch. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Josh Reddick. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First offering on its way. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Ready now, Kyle Seager. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. James Pazos, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Stepping up to the plate, Steven Souza. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Pulled a strike on the outer half, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Hard hit towards center. Gordon is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Now at the plate, Daniel Descalso. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Descalso behind 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Arizona down to its last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3 important runs to drive in. Without him, this would have really been a different game.
Our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 7 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. A reminder that Boat Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.